So when did you leave ADE?
I came back here Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How was
just
it?
took the train back. It was okay. It was all right. It wasn't as good as last year, but also
Really?
it's also because I just didn't get to go out as much as I'd like to. I was kind of ill.
Right.
I got ill at the worst time.
Shit.
But also, yeah, just trying to get into the party sometimes. I rock up and it would just be fully packed, so I couldn't get in. So I think I only
Yeah.
went out like twice, man, in the night.
Oh wow.
But in the daytime, I was doing everything that I wanted at least, for the most part, you know, linking with some new people that I wanted to meet, agents and managers and stuff. So I
That's
guess it was
good.
productive in that way.
So you got a lot of networking done.
Yeah, the networking part, it was good. But the clubbing part, it wasn't good. It was kind of,
So you're looking to rave out there.
I at least wanted to go see a couple of DJs that I wanted, that was on my
Yeah,
list,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And link with some DJs as well. But yeah, man, it was, a lot of the parties were just completely packed from the beginning. So unless you arrived early, and who wants to arrive at a rave that finishes at 6, at 9? That's too long, man.
Yeah, of course.
I'm trying to turn
Yeah.
up at like
Were they
1 or
just not
2.
letting people in, or was it just too crowded to be even stood in
Yeah,
there?
I think a lot of the times it was just too full. Maybe these DJs are just too popular now that
Yeah.
people are getting in as soon as possible. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
There was
It
one
sounds
as
like
well
it's
that I
massive.
wanted to go to. It started at 10 and finished at 4, but it was on a boat, and I was just like, as much as I
Yeah.
want to see this DJ, I don't want to stay on a boat for 6 hours.
Yeah, of course.
So,
At night.
yeah, till 10 to 4.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Did you go with Courtney?
Yeah, me and him went. We didn't actually go out much together though, because he went to a couple of events that he really wanted to see, and like my kind of
Okay.
music's a little bit different, I guess.
Right.
He went to see Black Coffee. I don't know if you heard of Black Coffee. He's quite huge in like the Afro tech, Afro house kind of scene.
No, I don't think I've heard.
But I think he done a whole arena. I think there was like 10,000 people there, maybe even more,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Wow.
It sounds like it could be sick. Like if you're in that world, it's the perfect place to be.
Yeah, definitely. Even just as a fan, if you just want to see a lot of DJs at once, this is probably a good
Yeah.
place, because on any given day, you probably got 30 to 50 events to choose from. When I was looking on the app, there's just so many. And a lot of the
So
times
is it
it's
all
like,
in? Is it all in one massive space then?
no,
AD.
it's
Like,
all
how
over
does
the
it work?
city.
Is it all in different buildings?
Loads of, yeah, it's literally all over the city. Like imagine if it was London, there'd be some in north, some in east, some in west, some in south. So also you got
Okay.
planned for traveling in between as well. Some
Yeah,
are
yeah.
far out, some are in the centre.
So
Was
is it
that
like
the same
you buy a
festival as the one that Tantu was at last year?
Yeah, I think he was there this year as well. He had his own workshop actually with FL Studio.
Oh yeah, I think I saw.
Yeah, I might have seen a picture of that. Sick.
Yeah, so is it something where you buy a ticket to AD and then you get access to everything, or can you buy tickets to individual events just to see the artists?
Yeah, you can do that. You can buy tickets to individual events, or you could just buy the ticket that it covers the whole week, all the panels, even gives you like free
Right.
travel and a free gym membership.
Sounds
But
sick.
by let's say you want to go to, I think by the time you add up about 6 to 8 shows, you might as well just get the full pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much was the full pass? Was it expensive?
It was about, I got early birds, I think it was either 450 or 500 euros. So maybe like 350 quid, 400 quid.
It's not that bad. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not the worst.
And then it comes with all the panels and stuff, all the networking, so it can be worth it. If you're going to use it wisely, it can be worth it.
What's the main thing you think you get from it? Like you personally?
This time, sorry, still a little bit ill. This time, I think honestly just making the connections with the agents and stuff like that, put myself on the radar a bit more.
Yeah.
And honestly just you know, you talk to a lot of DJs online, so it's good to see them in person and connect properly. So I think that more so than just the clubbing and the fun stuff. But to be
Yeah,
honest
of
though,
course.
most of the meeting people and stuff is done at the clubs, even more so than going to these talks and panels. So it's useful in that
Gotta
way
know who you're
too,
looking
as
for
well
as
as
well. Like
enjoying.
if you're expecting to meet people in a club like that, that's packed with people.
Yeah.
Especially when it's agents and stuff. It's like, how do you know who's an agent and who's who? You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but more so in the club, it's more meeting with other DJs and stuff, or meeting with the promoter.
What what's the vibe in the club? Are people getting on it, or are they just kind of like just there to have a chill?
Depends what clubs you go to. For example, like I went to see a DJ called Swim, and I'd say the vibe is not chill, is in the sense that everyone's dancing and it's lively, but no one's like. I can't really say I saw people like completely off their head and drunk or drugged out or anything like that. It wasn't that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like people are there to enjoy. A lot of the times in these clubs, people are there to enjoy the music for sure.
It's like professionally raving. It's a bit different.
Yeah.
It sounds professional, but I don't know if, even if it is, to be fair. It's never that deep or serious, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, yeah. Do you know the guy you went with? Is that Courtney? Courtney, you came to Thailand. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he was on the podcast with you that day.
yeah, yeah. That's right.
So
Yeah, I
I
had a
actually
session
met
with
him
him.
the last ADE. That's how I
Oh,
knew
okay.
him.
Yeah, yeah. He was saying, yeah, he's saying you guys met up there. But yeah, I had a session with him maybe like 2 months ago now. And yeah, his workflow is crazy, man. Like, he had an MPC. He was just spent like a bunch of time on that, like just chopping up like a sample, coming up with like an idea, and then
Hmm.
he'd either just stay in there or he'd move into like Ableton or Logic. I can't remember which one he was in. But yeah,
I
he
think
had a cool
Logic.
workflow.
But yeah, he uses the NPC a lot.
Yeah, very meticulous. Like we kind of make a decision, move on, but he'll sit with it for like a while and just really just try and hear for like different tweaks and different chops and stuff before he moves on to like something else. Yeah, it's quite cool.
What about you guys? How's your week been? How was your week in Crete?
It was sick, man. Yeah, I got back on Sunday. We were there. I was there for 5 nights. I left on Sunday. Everyone else left on Monday. In fact, one other guy left on Friday, and someone else left Sunday night. But most people were leaving Monday. It was just my flight was like direct on Sunday, so it made sense. But yeah, the week was sick. It was like some really good producers there. Everyone was cool as well. I think when Yoshi and Shy arranged it, they just kind of picked people based on vibe, they said. So it was like they wanted to make sure everyone was on a similar wavelength and there wasn't like an odd one out, if you know what I mean. Like everyone's different, but everyone's like connects well. So it was sick. It was like, yeah, because I'd only met Yoshi before. I hadn't met any of the other guys before. And I think a lot of them had only met each other like once before, maybe at a different producer camp. So yeah, the whole week was sick. The villa was well nice. You probably saw the pictures on my Instagram, but it was like a pool going all the way around the villa. In like the living rooms, you could slide the doors like fully open, so you could basically jump from the living room straight into the pool. It was mad.
Oh, sick.
Um,
Sick.
Zing Crete, obviously, so we had like some of the backdrop was just all the mountains. I didn't see it the first night because when I landed there, it was dark, and then I just hired a car, and when I was driving through, I couldn't really see like where I was or anything. And then when I woke up the next morning and had a look around, I was like, oh shit, you can see like all the mountains behind you and everything. So yeah, the setting was real nice. All the producers were sick. Food's good out there. So yeah, it was really good, man. I managed to film an individual video with each person there. So I had like so much footage. I had probably like 15 hours of footage. I wasn't really sure what to do with it, whether to do it in separate videos or just one big one, but I've just decided to make it one big one. So although I might have been cooking up with each producer for like an hour or two, I'm only going to be using like 3 minutes of that. It'll almost be like, I don't know, the way I've got like an intro, a quick tour of the villa, and then there'll just be a quick cook up with each producer. And I think at the beginning I'll just like show who the producer is and their stats and stuff in a way because some talented guys there, like some guys have got like diamond records and platinum and stuff. So yeah, I'll just be like showing their stats at the beginning, quick hook up onto the next person,
Yeah.
and yeah, I thought that might be the best way to do it. How would
Yeah, yeah,
you
that
how
sounds
would you
good.
guys have done that? You know, if you filmed with 7 different people, you had like an hour or 2 hours worth of footage for each person. Would you have done it separate or two parts or just one big one?
Depends on the packaging, I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could have like I mean you could do like one big one and it's just like maybe like say you show the producer the melody played in the background and the finished beat, just vibe it out, next beat, next beat, next beat. But then you can have like fucking well how many how many cook-ups are there? Like a few, like quite a lot. That's like a few
there would
weeks
have been
worth of.
7 and a little beat battle in the middle that I was doing
Yeah.
as well. So
That could be a
it's
separate
almost like
one.
8 separate cookups.
Yeah.
Uh,
The
Could
beat
be
battle could
separate
be
ones,
separate.
just similar to the
yeah,
one we had, the one we did in Cyprus for your channel, like the house, what do you call it, drill beat that we made. It could be like separate ones in that style, like we made this style of drill beat or trap beat, and then just kind of spread them out.
the only thing
Um,
is with the beat battle, so we didn't actually do a cook up where everyone was involved. I wish we would have done that, but I think because when everyone was there, everyone wanted to work with each person at least once, so we were
mm,
kind of just rotating. So by the end of it, I'd managed to cook up with everyone, but it felt like there wasn't an opportunity to just get everyone together. I got everyone together for the beat battle, but I only had it was because I was giving away a pair of those wireless headphones by I only had one pair to give away, so instead of making it like elimination rounds and something like that would have taken forever, and people wanted to use their own laptops, so I was having to like help them set up OBS and stuff like that. So we just did. I put everyone's name in a wheel, just span it twice, and then those people would just go head to head, and just the one winner. So there
yeah,
weren't any rounds or anything. But yeah, I really wish I did a video where, but I just got everyone involved because that could have been a separate video.
mm,
And then because I was screen recording on different laptops, one of the guys' OBS crashed right at the end, and the other guys didn't get any movement. So we tested the screen recording on both before, and the visuals and audio were working. When it actually came to it, yeah, one guy's crashed, so that file got corrupted, and then the other guy, he there was just no movement or audio in the screen. So he had
mm,
Ableton up, made the whole beat and everything, and it just showed nothing. It was just still footage with no sound for like 15 minutes. So we had to like work out the screen recording at the end. So I wouldn't have been able to turn that into a full YouTube video after because the files were
mm,
just so corrupted and we almost like had to refilm parts. It was a bit weird. Um, but it will make sense for a short clip anyway. I'll make a
yeah,
good short out of it. And for each person, I can turn that into a short. So I'll have at least like 8 different shorts made out of the trip.
yeah. I was just thinking it could be a good idea to bank them as well and do. You could even just do the intro at home, and then the title could be something because these guys got good credits, right? So it could be like Diamond producer teaches me how to make X style beat, and then like Platinum,
Yeah,
like use their credentials in the title, and then like this guy shows me how to make this style of beat. Because
yeah,
I've seen a bunch of those do well for a lot of producers, and if you've got a cook up with like all of these, like every single one, you may as well
yeah,
come up with the best way to to put it across.
yeah. Maybe. I mean, I've got all the footage there now.
Yeah,
There are Brit's already working on the edit, and she's done like half of it. So yeah, I mean, because if I did the individual ones, yeah, I guess I could just upload like one at a time, couldn't I? Like the first person this week, and then space them out like that.
yeah. Maybe
Um,
like two of your own normal videos, and then one cook up. Two of your own normal, one cook up, and then
yeah, true.
you're not just plastering the same style every week.
Yeah, maybe. I'll see how this one turns out, and then decide. Yeah.
Yeah,
But no,
nice.
it was a sick trip. It was a good trip, man. Obviously, it reminded me of Cyprus. I was thinking, yeah,
We
it's
can't
just
say
like
it
we've
again,
been
man.
talking about it for so long. It's like now it's happened, but it's not even with the boys.
Yeah, reminiscing.
What
How's
about you,
YouTube stuff for
LB?
you, Ocean? You posted out recently.
Yeah, so I posted, what's it called?
Oh,
I
the King
posted
Wizard
the
beat.
one with King Wizard. We literally had to make a beat and then I had to go do my gig. So that was the concept. It didn't perform well, but surprisingly, the one before that you remember I was telling you I did like a tutorial on a underground DJ that was gonna be
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
hit and miss. That performed quite well, and people
Nice.
really want more. I also had like emails of DJs managers hitting me up and being like, "Can you make one of my guy?" But
Hey, that could be the new sponsor. That
Could be,
like,
yeah, yeah.
we'll see, because I also don't. It's a tough one because I want to lean into it a little bit because it is generally useful. There's a gap there, but I do need to be aware that I need to make videos for me with
Yeah.
like people getting used to like my kind of music, if that makes sense.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
For
So
just
you
like
don't
a
want to be
branding
another.
point of view,
Yeah.
I can't just be just a tutorial guy. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think that's the problem a lot of us like YouTube guys face when we do make tutorials. It's really hard to be known for your own sound. Obviously, you can add your own style to each beat, but if every video's making a beat for a certain artist, it's really hard to kind of have your own sound that way
Mm.
And
because
that's
you're just
very
making
important
everyone
here.
else's style. Yeah,
So we'll see. I might do like one or two more because there's a couple that I think could make sense. But
yeah, 'cause you could blend them. Like, not
yeah,
every video would have to
it
be like
cannot be
that.
like a tutorial. I think we got to space them out.
Yeah, 1 in 5 or something like that.
Even if I do a video like the one I did with King Wizard and it doesn't perform, at least it's there for the people who want to see it. It's still got a
Yeah.
purpose,
Yeah.
even if it doesn't get views.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still count.
Yeah. How about you, Jay? How's the YouTube stuff going?
Yeah, not too bad to be honest. Let me look back and see what I've done recently. Yeah, 'cause I think I did go through a phase of making a lot of videos on stuff that was currently trending, and got to a point where I was like, kind of felt not authentic in a way, because I'd look at what's trending on YouTube and be like, oh, NBA YoungBoy is trending, let's just make a video on him. Someone else is trending, let's do a video on them.
Mm-hmm.
And they might not necessarily be my own style, but some of them did perform well. So recently, I've just been experimenting a little bit more, and so I went from like thumbnails with different artists in there that people recognize, and I can't lie, they do tend to work better. Like if I've got a picture of someone recognizable in there, it probably works better than a picture of me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm just trying to find a style that works for me as well. So instead of being like how to make a beat for X artist, my titles have been a little bit different. So, like the secret to finishing every beat you start, and why smart producers use loops and why you should too. And a lot of them are like me talking in them as well. So I'll be cooking up, but I'm also trying to like just give some advice like as I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So I was just seeing how they perform, and some of them have done like all right, but then when I look back, I did one like flipping TikTok samples into hard as fuck beats, and that one's actually performed quite well. And the
Nice.
one before that, where I had Luciano in the thumbnail, it was like a hood trap tutorial in a way. That one performed well. And then the others where I've just been a bit more vague with the title, like The Secret to Finishing Every Beat You Start, and just thumbnails of me, haven't performed like as well. So yeah, just figuring things out at the moment, just testing a few different things.
Yeah.
I just wanted to step away from the straight up tutorials a little bit because every video was a how to. And I thought I need to experiment with some different titles and just not focus on what's trending.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense,
that makes
man.
sense.
So
How
yeah,
about
some
yourself,
of it's
LV?
working.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, just been cracking on with mentorship stuff as normal. Um, yeah, I've been having some fun with sales calls. I had a guy apply a while ago. He'd had bad experiences with mentorship in the past, like producers just not delivering on what they said they would. Like doing
Hmm.
no calls with him and just leaving him hanging. So I just said, yeah, like just kind of left it there. I just said, feel free. I can put you in contact with someone that's done mine if you want to. Like, but I get that it's been bad for you. So he said it's like his last. He said it's his last attempt at getting mentorship. So
Hmm.
yeah, we just kind of left it, and then he reached out like last week, and we jumped on a call. and then we a little bit back and forth, but we managed to get him on board, and he was like quite excited about it, which was good.
Nice.
Then YouTube stuff, it's been weird, man. It's been weird. I'm like, I can't even break a K at this point. It's been
Really?
very weird. But the last video I dropped is doing well for recent. It's 3 out of 10, but
Hmm.
it's still like super low on views. So yeah, just playing with it. I don't really.
Is it still talking videos?
Yeah, it's just all talking head videos. Yeah,
Have you
but
tried switching it up with like tutorials or anything?
yeah, I'd like to, but again, I'm not. I know views aren't the be all and end all.
True.
But I'm also trying to. I'm not trying to shoot for views. I'm more like I want to get the right people watching them. So
Hmm.
I'm like in two minds. I'm like, do I do just kind of more general like cooking up videos and then do a call to action, or keep it very targeted? You know, do case study videos on the guys that are already on the program, and um, you know, just stuff that is like aimed at more like just I don't know, just more talking head stuff, not like how to make a gunner type beat. So yeah, I'm kind of in two minds about it. I've reached out to a packaging guy, like he does YouTube. It's like the guy that made that course last week. I reached out to him just to do a couple calls. Still waiting to hear back, but um, yeah, yeah, a little bit up in the air still at the minute, but
I'm just looking through your
not too
channel
low.
now to see like your last few ones. I just had a quick idea for, the one that you uploaded last week, why most producers quit.
But yeah, yeah,
I like the thumbnail. It's very clear, but what I was thinking is you've got to fix this and then it's pointing to the laptop.
yeah.
And there's nothing really there that's telling
Project.
people what to fix. It's just an open project. I was thinking maybe if you had something a bit more visible, like maybe a common mistake that people make that's really clear. Like, I don't know
Mm,
what it would be, but maybe just get something a bit closer up in FL Studio that shows like a common issue or just something that will get people questioning, like, oh yeah, I'm doing that. Like, why do I need to fix that?
yeah, yeah. Could be
Because you're
like
kind of just like pointing at the project. I think it's a bit too vague.
yeah, it could be just like an EQ or something, like a simple common like EQ cut or something, you know.
Yeah,
That most people do, just like the low end cut or something.
yeah,
I
that
can
might
try
work.
that. Yeah, but
Which one of yours has performed the best recently? Is it how I would learn music production if I could start over?
that's like the one that's done the best. That was like a couple months ago, and then recently there was a melody video I made,
Oh, yeah,
and that one did like better than what I was getting, you know. But it's still not amazing, you know.
yeah. Seeing that one and that one that's worked for you, that melodies one, it's kind of clear in the thumbnail. Like you can
Yeah,
see like the actual melody. It's like high, mid, low. It almost looks like okay, there's a clear structure I need to follow if I click on this video.
no,
I
yeah,
can
I
see
can
where that
definitely
one
see that.
worked.
Yeah, yeah, I'll have a toy with it. I'll add that EQ. I'm gonna do it. I'll just have to when we wrap up and see if that like fixes things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just been a bit hit and miss last few months. But to be honest, like I feel like if I was in the same position last year, I'd be way more stressed. Because obviously, like you know, we need the traffic to go through to, you know, get some sell kits and whatnot, of courses. But no, it's like way less stressful now because
Yeah,
I've
I
still
guess
got sales calls now.
it's not really affecting the business at all, is it?
Nah, not really. Um, Obviously, it would be good to have like more traffic, but to be honest, yeah, I mean, traffic would be good if I'm looking to take new people on,
Hmm.
or I need like a few more people on. But yeah, it's not like a huge thing. I'm kind of doing as much as I want to do, you know, to the point where I'm like not working 24/7. So yeah, it's nowhere near as stressful as it would have been, you know, like last year or maybe
Hmm.
yeah about this time last year.
Since you started the mentorship, have you tried any videos where it is more like production focused instead of talking head?
Um, a
Or is it just
few,
not
but
something that you wanted to do anyway?
yeah, well, a few like the proven system for making insane melodies one that was like a case study one. So I'm not actually making anything in it, but
Okay.
I was using Seppi as an example of how like he learned how to do it.
Yeah.
Um, I think that's the thing I'm trying to get more often is showing more beginners doing it. Because if
Hmm.
I just do it, I've been doing it for like 10 years now. So
Yeah,
if someone's watching it and they're just starting out and I'm just like, oh yeah, just make this really nice or make a really nice chord progression. And they're
yeah,
like, well, I have no idea why those notes work and why, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So I'm like, if I can explain it how I explained it to the guys on the
Mm.
mentorship, I feel like it might make more sense to them. But it's just getting the format right, you know. I still don't feel like I've got a solid format for a video that I can kind of go to that people kind of like can attach onto and find it easy to digest, I guess.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah,
It's funny because when I started my tutorial channel, I always watched videos, and I still didn't know a lot about producing, especially the technical terms.
yeah,
Um, like back when I was trying to learn anyway and watching videos, I always had like questions like, "Oh, I can see he's doing this, but why is he doing that?" Or like, "What's the technical term for it?" Or I was just asking myself all these questions. And then
yeah,
when I made videos or when I started making tutorials, I always had that in my mind. I was like, right, if I was asking myself that shit, then surely people are going through similar stuff. So I try and make an effort to explain things like as I was doing it. But then
yeah,
as you get better yourself and it becomes like just more natural and easy,
yeah,
you forget to
exactly.
start explaining it every time. Because you also think it's like if your audience are following you, do you need to explain every single step every time? Because then
Yeah,
you just get real repetitive, wouldn't you?
yeah. It's just kind of finding that balance of keeping it moving, but
Yeah,
also making it, yeah, appeal to the person watching. You know, it's quite tricky,
yeah.
but yeah,
I guess
yeah,
it depends like what audience you want, doesn't it? Like you said, if you're looking for beginners, then maybe it's worth like explaining all the technical stuff and like just each step you're doing it and why you're doing things as you do it. But then
yeah,
if you're aiming for more advanced people, because not everyone needs to cater to beginners, then maybe you don't need to explain everything each time.
yeah, yeah. Exactly. I think yeah, that's it. It kind of just goes down, but goes back to like, what's your end goal with it? You know, is it views and you want to entertain more? Then it's like, yeah, you don't have to explain as much. But it's like, oh,
Yeah.
do I want to attract people to some kind of thing where I'm mentoring or teaching them? And it's like,
Hmm.
okay, well, maybe I do need. If that's the case, then I'm going to explain it more, or yeah, go more in depth with like each step. So, um, but yeah, no, I feel like you strike a pretty good balance with it. Like you get a lot from it, and the pacing's good on it as well. So it's like kind of like got that middle ground with it.
Yeah, I tried to like explain some things, but then it's like, I mean, how far do you go with it? Because you could explain every single step every time, and that might be a bit too much.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I hear that. Have you ever done like a really beginner friendly style video?
Yeah, it's rare that I've done it. I used to do a lot more like when I started because they were very much more like tutorial focused. And
Yeah,
then when I started doing more videos of not explaining like every step, I thought, oh, I might be leaving the beginners out. And then I remember running some polls to see what people would want, like if they want more beginner videos or if they're just happy with the current stuff. And most people said they're just like happy with the current stuff. Obviously, there's some beginners saying, yeah, we want to know more like when you're doing it, like you need to explain things more. But then there's other people commenting back saying, we already know these things. We'll watch Jay because we get a bit more of an advanced technique from it. So it's like,
yeah,
yeah, you're not going to win either way because there's always going to be people from both sides.
yeah, yeah. I guess you just gotta. I guess you could just do it on a video by video basis. Like, you know, okay, this time I'm gonna cater to, you know, what these guys
Yeah,
want. This time I'm gonna make, and I guess you could just do it like that way. You know, balance the two.
yeah,
The,
exactly.
the one, the beginner one that you've done, like it's almost like a masterclass, an hour long or something. That's a good evergreen one. Does it? It still performs right. It still
The
does
one that
well
I've
over
done.
time. Yeah,
Yeah, those ones actually perform really well. But like I said, over time, like it might not perform great the first day. But I
yeah.
usually
It's
do
good for
one at the
SEO.
beginning of the year. So this year, I think I did a trap one, if I remember right. Yeah, so FL Studio Complete Beginner's Basic Tutorial. That's 47 minutes long, and it's done over 500k views.
Damn.
Wow.
So do work, man. I
Yeah.
had the ultimate drill tutorial as well. That one performed really well. In fact, if I go to
Mm-hmm.
my most viewed videos, it's the ultimate UK drill tutorial for 2022. So obviously it's a bit old. And then how to mix rap vocals with stop plugins. It's like these are almost like my highest viewed ones.
Nice.
So yeah, they're just nice ones to have there to kind of just sit and be evergreen, collect views over
Yeah.
time.
What
Yeah,
did you
that's a
have like
good.
a CTA on those as well? Was that like a a course or like something you were promoting for it?
Yeah, so the beginners one, it basically is a course, but then I had a free course as well, like within that. I was hoping people would like join the free course and then maybe check out the other ones as well. We had a little upsell in there to get people to get almost like a starter pack that would have like drums and loops and some other things. I haven't checked in a long time to see like how that's been performing. And then
Yeah.
for the ultimate drill tutorial, um, when I eventually made my course, I linked that in the description, but then obviously I had my drum kits from there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I feel yeah, that's good, man. I feel those ones. We should probably all do them, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple times a year, because they will get views over time.
I think it
Yeah.
makes sense for you to have one now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that when I get back. Now that we're talking about it.
Everyone
Yeah.
who's watching is going to rush to make the ultimate
Tomorrow.
tutorial for 2025.
The ultimate guide to making house
The
music.
ultimate guide to Logic Pro.
Yeah. That's it.
No, I should
Slowly
definitely
getting the
do
hang
that.
of slowly getting the hang of Ableton.
Yeah,
You trying
you liking
Ableton,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's getting there. I was getting really pissed off with it because I just couldn't do those simple tasks. I was like,
Hmm.
I couldn't see how long the beat was. Like, where's the minutes and seconds in this? And then used ChatGPT. I was like, where do I find it? And it was like, you just do this, right click this, and it shows. And I was trying to right click it, and it wasn't working still. But then I was like trying to find it on YouTube, and there was no videos on it. I was like, oh my god, this is so tedious. But yeah, I'm slowly figuring it out.
Do you think you make the switch?
I'm just gonna hybrid it, I think, because it's really good for samples, making samples. Even just in like the MIDI, it's a little bit of a different workflow. Um, so yeah, I made a full beat with it the other day, like the first time making a full beat with it. But it's just getting used to the basics, like just literally like being able to quickly pull in a MIDI and load up effects into it, because that's basically the workflow in it. You pull a sound in, throw some MIDI in it, or pull a sample in, throw some effects on it, move on. So it's just getting used to that workflow, but it's alright
Hmm.
though. I like it. Seems to be better on CPU than FL for some reason. I don't know why.
And you're
Um,
using PC, innit?
yeah, yeah. Like I had three
Interesting.
Omnispheres open in Omnisphere, and then I opened three in FL, and the CPU was like way higher for some reason. Not too sure why.
I never really tried Ableton. Tried it once like years ago, like college days, but not recently.
Yeah, the only time I really tried it back when we were doing like more link ups and stuff was with Dixon, because Dixon uses it, doesn't he?
But yeah,
Um, but yeah, other than
Ha-
that,
Have you guys downloaded Omnisphere 2?
3.
three.
3, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Not yet. I'll probably do
What's it
it
saying?
this weekend or something.
I like it. I think it's good. I think it's better for like out straight out of the box presets, and then you can tweak them a little bit. But I don't know. I think it's more. You get more inspiration like straight off rip. Like if you just make a quick chord progression and just flick through a few presets, there's some really like interesting sounds in there. Um, it's a bit more seamless than the old Omnisphere as well. You're not like
Hmm.
going through a bunch of random folders. It's more of like a seamless workflow with that. But yeah, I like it, man. It sounds good. It's expensive. I don't think I'd pay. It's only because it's Omnisphere. I just thought, fuck it, I'll do it. But it is expensive for what it is.
Yeah, it's a big investment for people who might not be doing music full time, and it's just like
Yeah,
just saving
exactly.
up some money to buy a plugin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not gonna lie, these days though, I was just looking at my bank account. I'm subscribed to so many different plugins.
Same, man.
Man,
Oh, it's added up to a little bit of a ridiculous price.
It's a joke,
I'm not
innit?
gonna
Yeah.
lie to you.
Which ones are you using? Like, how many subscriptions have you got?
I got Slate, I got UAD, I got Waves. Actually, I don't have Waves anymore because I got the link. So it's UAD, Slate, Output, Splice, Roland.
Mm. Yeah, Roland. I'll pay for that.
I know I'm missing some more. Oh,
I'll put.
I got Output, yeah. There's another one. I know there's another one.
Yeah, it adds up quick, man. Then you got your email marketing you got to pay for. You've got YouTube Premium. You've got just everything, man. It just adds up so quick.
Yeah, when you drop your first kit and you're not using anything like that, it's like you keep everything. But over time, as you build, you start needing new tools and plugins, email services, and everything like that.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah,
quickly paying
that's it.
thousands a month.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah,
But even just on the plugin side, I'm pretty sure it's like at least 100.
Oh, easy, yeah. Because what's
That's
Waves
an
is like
expensive
25. Roland is what? Is that 25 as
20.
well?
I think it's about 23. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm not sure how much UAD is. I've just like bought some UAD plugins. So I don't pay for Spark at the moment.
it would be cool if there was like a, you know how it started off with Netflix and it was just Netflix and they had everything, pretty much everything.
Yeah.
And then now it's diluted. There's like Disney Plus, Paramount, HBO Max, whatever you call it. You know, there's like
Yeah.
1,000 different streaming services now. It'd be good if like some rich, like ridiculously rich person was like, I don't care about like, and they had a background in production. They were like, we just need one platform where it's
To
one
host it all.
subscription and you get everything. Like just cut all the politics. Like how there's a Saudi Arabian guy who's like taking over boxing promotion because he's just so rich. He'll just make the fights that everyone wants to
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
He just throws as much money, whatever money they want. That's it. Give them the money. So it could be that kind of case. We just need like a fucking trillionaire to be like, all right, Waves, UAD, like all these companies combine. Let's make one platform. Everyone pays like $50 or $100 a month, and they get access to absolutely everything. That would be ideal.
To be fair though, if you have Slate, do you need UAD? Do you know what I mean? They all kind of got the same kind of things.
Yeah, yeah.
They've all got reverbs. They've all got EQs. It just depends on which one you particularly want.
Yeah.
I think we need to. I think, man, for the average person, if you're spending 100 just on plugins every month, and you're not a professional at this,
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
it can be
It's
a lot
of
if you're
money,
young. Especially if you're young. If you're under 20, it's a lot, man.
Yeah.
So if there was one subscription for a producer who is quite new or not doing it full time, what would be the ultimate subscription to cover all bases?
For what? Effects plugins or sounds?
In general, just like you've got one subscription and they're the only plugins you get.
I'd say at least get Splice because you're going to
Yeah,
get drum
Splice.
sounds. You don't have to buy packs right away. You can just at least just get some sounds in.
Yeah, you got one shots.
And they're all
And
they've been like pre-processed as well, so you don't even have to worry about effects for the most part with those, you know. So that could be
Probably
a good
Waves
shout,
as
yeah.
well because Waves is just it's got everything you would need. I feel like UAD is a bit more specific. Like it's got great reverbs, but you don't need that. You could just use other reverbs in the beginning.
Yeah, I always
But
think
Waves
it's
kind
Waves
of
is
covers
like-
everything.
people aren't listening to reverb. It's the sound that kind of gives depth. But as a
Yeah.
casual listener, they're not going, I used Fruity Reverb too. I'm not listening to this anymore. It's like, yeah.
Can you guys though? Can you tell reverbs? I feel like this is when we start to get really nerdy.
I can only tell Fruity Reverb 2 on like old South, you know, like how Southside used to put quite a lot of Fruity Reverb 2 on his hi-hats. That's the only time I can really tell. But other than that, I don't know. How about you
I don't know
boys?
if I could spot it, but I notice a difference. Like, because I'm so used to using Valhalla, once I then go back to Fruity Reverb, I notice a difference, definitely. I don't know if I can tell you exactly what the difference is, but I'm like, something's just not sounding right. It's not as pleasant to my ear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I feel like same thing. I can tell Valhalla compared to a UAD reverb, or especially with
Yeah.
echoes. Like an Ableton Echo versus just a stock Logic one.
What do you prefer out of those?
The Ableton Echoes are incredible, man. So
Are they?
much better.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
tried.
Even the reverbs are good in Ableton too. Yeah.
Yeah, Fruity Reverb. I'm mixing some vocals now with stock plugins, and it just doesn't sound nice on vocals, man. Can't get it to sound nice. It's like all
Yeah.
right, but I just really want to pull up Valhalla or
Yeah.
just something like that.
hmm
Yeah, I find that Logic's reverb sometimes is a bit tinny.
Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. Yeah, tinny. Have you guys
Alright, so listen to
tried?
Splice.
Well, have you tried uh like the other reverbs in FL yet, Jay? Like, there's like a few new, like fairly
Evolver,
new.
things like that.
Yeah, that one, and then there's like a hype. What's it called? I have to find the name.
Hyperdimension or something? Or Hyperchorus?
There's Hyperchorus. There's another reverb though. It's like,
What was it?
let me find. Let me find it.
I'm not sure. Maybe I should try it though. I just got so used to mixing with other plugins that, yeah, using stock ones it's doable, but it's hard to get the same results.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just easier visually. You know, like if you want to,
Yeah,
I don't know, like sidechain something to something, you don't have to go like sidechain it to this, then go into a limiter and then go to this window and then change this. It's just like one dot. Just sidechain it and put one dot down and it does it. You know, like a soothe
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
yeah. Like if you don't understand compression and you're trying to use the Fruity compressor, it's gonna be hard because there's no levels that you can see.
Yeah,
It's
there's no
all just
UI.
the knobs that you can change.
Yeah,
But you get used to the sound a lot as well, don't you think?
Yeah,
yeah,
For example, I use a plugin called, basically it's a transient marker, and it just shortens the transients. And there's a Native Instruments one and the Waves one. But
yeah.
the Waves one
Transient
just
Master, is
sounds
it?
a certain way compared to the transient master. I think it's called in Native Instruments.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Is the Waves one Smack Attack or something like that?
Yeah, Smack Attack.
Yeah. I haven't actually messed around with that one. I've got Transient Master, and then FL have their own one as well.
There's the one I was talking about was called Lux Verb.
Oh, okay.
So was
Oh,
that?
maybe I need to use that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
quite a new one, but
Oh, okay.
yeah,
All right, thank you.
she's getting started on.
Right, I've already moved, so I'm not gonna lie, if I get kicked out this next place.
How come you got to move?
It's gone.
My
He's
tie's coming out.
Someone's head's getting taken off. I'm joking. Alright, but I might have to lock off because I feel like they're probably gonna kick me out of here as well. But
How
we'll
come
see.
they're kicking you
for the
out?
next, like 5 minutes. Technically, you're not really allowed to be on a video call
Really?
It's weird.
in this spot. You're
Oh,
only
okay.
meant to do it in the corridors, but I mean, technically, I can stand. Let me see.
Where are you? Are you in London?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we just have to. We can stand in the corridor.
Working on the move, man.
Yeah.
I like
Committed to the cause. So I've only got like another 10 minutes left or so. But yeah.
Are you doing much whilst you're in London?
Nah, not really, to be honest with you. I'm going to do a session today later. And then literally just here for the weekend. My dad's birthday today, so I'll go see him.
Nice.
And
Happy birthday, pops.
yeah, for real. And then I'm looking forward to kind of going back and getting back to the videos as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully getting some more shows when I'm out there as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm looking
nice.
forward to having a normal schedule because I've had quite a few trips. This week was supposed to be
Isn't
that,
it?
but huh?
It's fun to do all the trips and stuff, but
Yeah.
after a while it really takes you off routine. Kind of
Yeah, I
messes me up
feel
a
like
little
out of
bit.
place. Like I really need to just get back to
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
doing. I feel like a bit
Yeah.
lost in my goals and shit.
Bro, 100%. My mind just feels a little bit frazzled. Like I'm not thinking
Yeah.
100% clear and sharp as I would when I'm on routine.
Yeah.
We're creatures of habit, man. We need some sort of structure to
I
function
think, yeah, like
properly.
if you like do these trips, if you're not like planning it where you're like, okay, wait, is there a close gym? Is there a gym close by? Is
Yeah.
there good Wi-Fi? Is there a spot for me to like make a setup? And then like kind of, I've got this amount of time to work on what I need to work on. Because most of the time you just turn up and then you sort of work around what you've got. But yeah, it's tricky in it because it's just just yeah, totally different environment. So you got to kind of adapt to it a little bit.
Yeah, like we planned on going gym in Crete, but because there's so many of us and we were working till like 4 in the morning, and then we'd like sleep in, and then we wait for everyone to like get sorted, and we go for food, and then we just want to work by then, so we didn't really have time to like be going gym and stuff.
Yeah,
So luckily I like trained like Monday, Tuesday, and then I set off after the gym on Tuesday. So I managed to get 2 sessions in last week, but yeah, just straight back to it this week. But then yeah, hopefully from next week I'm on like an actual normal routine where I can just focus on whatever's
yeah,
coming next.
nice,
Any
nice.
bundles on the way?
I'll tell you after the call what's coming
Cool.
because I'm working on something else as well. Um, but yeah, I'll tell you in a sec. We could probably wrap up now if you want.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool. All right, appreciate you guys for listening. See you in the next
Peace.
one.
See you later.
Peace.